Well, they haven't been certified yet, but the unofficial results are in, and South Carolina Republicans have voted for Senator Darline Graham to replace her late brother Lindsey on the November ballot. Darline's securing the Republican nomination in a pretty close race against Congressman Ralph Norman. It is a history-making win for Graham, beating out that veteran congressman, but the full backing of President Donald Trump, it seems, was the push the political newcomer needed to get her across the finish line. Our Kiana Jordan joins us live now from Graham Election Night headquarters in Columbia. Got to be a pretty good vibe in that room. Kiana?
Yeah, Brian, like you said, I'm here on Richland Street at Senator Darline Graham's watch party, and it's wrapping up now. You can see most people have trickled out, but not long ago, this room was filled with excitement as supporters, family, and friends gathered here to celebrate those results. From the beginning, Senator Graham has been telling voters and everyone that she's a fighter, and it seems tonight that Republican voters in South Carolina agree. Now, this race between Ralph Norman and Senator Darline Graham has been nothing short of a slugfest, but that's nothing new in South Carolina politics. Congressman Ralph Norman hammered Graham over her lack of political experience and what he called a poor performance during last week's runoff debate. Now, Graham answered the call to run for U.S. Senate after the governor appointed her to finish her brother's term and after Trump endorsed her even before she officially announced she would run for office. He doubled down on that support this week, joining Graham at a rally in Myrtle Beach. Graham also getting more than $800,000 from MAGA Incorporated to help with campaign calls and text messages. And while she may be new to politics, Graham says she isn't new to the issues voters care about, including affordability and health care. Here's what she had to say tonight.
I want to thank President Trump for all of his support and his endorsement. Mr. President, Lindsey truly loved you and viewed you as one of his closest friends. I appreciate that bond and appreciate all that you've done for our country. Our victory would not have been possible without you, and we are truly grateful. South Carolina is truly Trump country.
Now, Graham says it's time to get to work for the November election. For a full-year term, Senator Graham says she plans on helping pass the Save America Act, addressing the rising cost of health care, and creating more affordability for families in South Carolina. Live in Columbia, I'm Kiana Jordan. Watch Fox News, local first.
All right, thank you very much, Kiana. We had hoped to go to the Norman camp. We're experiencing some technical issues. We hope to get you there at some point. Meanwhile, voters here in the state get a couple months away from the ballot box, but Graham's race now shifts to another challenge in the November election. One of them, of course, Democrat Annie Andrews, the low-country pediatrician and mother of three, is campaigning to address the rising cost of living from health care, child care, inflation, many of the same issues that Graham says she's running on as well. A Democrat hasn't won a U.S. Senate race in South Carolina since the late 1990s, 1998 to be exact, but Andrews sees herself as a change candidate.
I know that this is an uphill battle, but we have data that has shown us time and time again that this is a tied race. We have data that shows me in a tie with Darline Graham because people are just tired of the same old hyper-divisive politics. They're coming over to our campaign because they hear a new message. They hear a sense of hope and optimism about what is possible in the future. So I'm so excited to get back on the campaign trail for the next 70 days and present my case to voters in every corner of this state about how we can turn the page and start the next chapter in American democracy and really start together to move South Carolina first.
Now, Andrews recently visited the Grand Strand campaign, plans to go back there soon as she launches her statewide affordability tour, as she is calling it. So much action to come in the months ahead before the November election, and Watch Fox News will be all over it. For the latest developments on this situation and everything we cover for you each and every day, download the Watch Fox News app. You can get real-time alerts sent right to your phone. Just scan that QR code on your screen right now, and you can always count on our website around the clock at WACH.com.